let's try to solve another Leetcode problem. 1220 called Vowels Permutation. So for this problem, let's just read this problem. So we are given an integer n, and our task is to count how many strings of less n can be formed under the following rules. Yeah. So if there's only one, character, for example, n equals to 1, so it is just straightforward because we just have a, e, I, o, u. So how many different ways? So there will be 5, because for this n equal to 1, it can be a, or e, or I, or o, or u. So the total number is going to be 5. But now, what about n equal to 2, or n equal to other numbers? So what's going to happen? So we're going to follow such rules. So for example, each vowel a may only be followed by e. Yeah, so for example, this is a, so the next gonna be e. So we can from the top down a to e, or we can also use another way, maybe yeah, we can use this way maybe. So this is a, so for the yeah, so for the next, so we're gonna have e. So this is just the same idea, but for writing the code, it's gonna be a little bit different. Yeah. So it means we can still start from the n equals to 1. So this is for n equals to 1. If n equals to 2, so what's gonna happen? Yeah. So for each vowel a may only be followed by e. So this is a, this is followed by e. So it is the same. If a followed to down to this e or that e, it's gonna be the same. Yeah. But for me, I'm gonna use this e. Yeah. So for e, it's gonna be followed by a and I. So I'm gonna use it this way. So for the next, it can be, yeah, it can be a and I. Yeah, but now let me just make another drawing. Maybe this is not so clear. Let's just use another drawing. So this is a, e, I, o, u. And for the second layer, we also have this a, e, I, o, u. So this means this is why we used this way to design the DP. So this is for n equals to 1 from the beginning, and if n equals to 2, so what's gonna happen? So yeah, for the next one, this a can go to e. So because for a may only be followed by e. Yeah. So a followed by e can also be like a point to e. And for this one, e may point to a and I. So this is for e, it may point to a and I. Yeah. So what about I? I can point to all other characters but except this I. So this is okay, I will not draw it. So for this O may be followed by I and U. So this is U and this is I. Yeah. So what about the last one? So for this U, it can only followed by A. So this U will followed by A. So yeah, what does this mean? So this problem is exactly like the climbing stairs. So the first layer, the second layer, the third layer, it will follow all those rules. We just need to finish all those rules. So this means we can solve this problem by using a DP. Yeah. Now, so we're gonna write a DP to solve the problem. So we're gonna prepare 5 positions. So for 1 times 5 for I in raised n. So this is gonna be the definition of the DP. And I'm gonna prepare a mod. It's gonna be 10 to the power of 9 plus a 7. Yeah. Now I'm gonna check all the layers. So for I in range from 1 to n. Now I'm gonna check the second layer. But before that, I'm gonna check the value of j. So for j in range 5. Yeah. Now I'm gonna check the first position. So for the first position, this is j gonna equal to 0. So this means my first character gonna be a. So if my first character is a, so what's gonna be the next? Yeah. So fi and j gonna equal to fi minus 1, the previous layer, with j plus 1. Yeah. Because if j equal to 0, it means it is a, and for the next one, next character, it is e, a, e, I, o, u. So this is why it is j plus 1. Yeah. This is just the same idea. From A to E or E to A, it is just the same. Yeah. So next we're gonna check equals to 1 or z equal to 3. So this is because for the current j, if it is equal to 1, this means my current character is E. So if it is equal to 3, it means my current character is O. Yeah, but no matter if it is E or O, we're gonna choose the letters one letter before it or one letter after it, because A is one letter before E and I is one letter after E. And similarly for here, I is one letter before O, so this is I, one letter before O, and U is one letter after O. So we can write it directly from here. Yeah, so Fij gonna equal to Fi minus 1 with j plus 1 plus Fi minus 1 with j minus 1. Yeah. Now let's check the next. So if j equal to 2, so what's gonna happen? So Fi j is gonna equal to the sum of Fi minus 1 to j plus Fi minus 1 to j plus 1, because this j gonna be excluded. If it is I, we will not include I for the next character. Yeah. Now we're gonna check the last. So this means j gonna equal to 4. So Fi j gonna equal to Fi minus 1 with 0, because this u means 4. If this j equal to 4, yeah, maybe I'm gonna write like this. If j equal to 4, this is more clear. Yeah, so definitely for the next character it's gonna be a, so it's gonna be 0. Yeah. Finally, I just needed to return the sum of f minus 1. So this is gonna be the last layer modular the mod. Yeah. Now let me just run it to have a check if it works. Now as you can see, it works. Now let me submit it. Yeah, as you can see, it works, and I think the speed okay. And basically, this is just a climbing stairs problem. For climbing stairs, we only have like we can climb 1 or 2, but for this one, we are using the vowel permutation. It means A, E, I, O, U, followed by such rules. Actually, it is just climbing stairs. Yeah, and the time complexity is going to be 5 times n, and n going to be 2 times 10 to the power 4. So this means that the time complexity is okay. It is 10 to the power 5. So I think that's all about it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.